Good evening, gamers, and welcome to CappingTV's cast of the IM semi-finals between Roleplayers V2 and Sad Boys V whatever. My name is The Lampshade22, and with me tonight I have Crumpetjes1. Say hello.
Good evening, gamers. Welcome to Groover TV.
So we're casting this beautiful game of what I think is actually a meme team versus a bunch of weeaboos, but I don't know.
Yeah. I can't say I know too many of these players, but give it a shot.
As far as rosters, I can run us through the Scandalous team, Roleplayers V2. So what I've got here is apparently Bowen and Flying Buddy on Scouts, Scandal and Hallion on Soldier, not sure which is which. The demo is Ram and the mid is Aza. However, they did say they might get Dream and Lugnuts in if they need more players for this Highlander official, quote unquote. So, I don't know. As far as the other team, it looks like they have 6 in server, so don't know what to tell you. It's looking like it'll be Hover and Twig on Soldier, Psycho Demoman, Rem Medic, and is that John the Asian and Sky?
Yeah, I believe that is John the Asian.
On the old thingo.
You aware how these teams have gone throughout the season?
Well, I mean, they're both in finals, so...
I'm aware of that.
So they're good. But,
so is this third versus fourth, or
I believe this is the... honestly, I'm just going to open the Warzone. One moment.
Fair enough.
So yeah, as our loyal viewers would no doubt be aware, we've been having a bit of a hiatus at CappingTV. So yeah, you know, this is the third and fourth place team. So Roleplayers V2 is currently in third place with 22 points. Sad Boys has 20. The total score is 32 to 27 respectively, and 7 to 6 wins respectively. I can't, off the top of my head, I don't know if they played each other before. Probably.
Oh, okay. Do we know if these teams got in by merit or just, cheating like Vivi's team?
Oh, come on, you can't talk shit on the stream. What are you doing? Roleplayers V2 versus Sad Boys in the main season. Sad Boys actually forfeit.
Oh.
So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
It's a big game.
It's like the first time they're actually playing against each other outside of scrims, I suppose.
Yeah.
But this is the third and fourth place team fighting it out for that bronze medal place and trying to knock someone else out to the losers bracket, I suppose. Are we doing that? Losers bracket? I don't know what the ozfortress system is these days. Because obviously I didn't make playoffs.
Yeah.
As I've been told multiple times. So yeah, this is a match that'll sort of lead into the semi-finals in a way. Even though it is a semi-final in a way, you know what I mean? Right, yes, okay. So the winner of this will go into the grand final. And the loser goes to the losers bracket for third place.
Do you have any picks for this game? Who do you think is going to win?
Oh, mate, it's going to be Roleplayers.
Yeah?
Yeah, I subbed for Roleplayers V1 briefly. So
okay, I'll go with the other team then.
You're a weeaboo lover. And on that
we're
note,
starting off
we're actually going live, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm getting onto the old where's the demo man? Fane cam here.
Yeah, I'm watching this one. Yeah. He's hit the sticky. That's a big play.
He's beautiful. 88 health coming into house. That's gorgeous. 170 the moment he gets the pack. He's here a bit earlier. Gets a bit of a sticky off onto their demo man, but not much. He's just sort of falling back into choke here. A lot of ground being taken by his team. Hover actually coming straight through shithouse, but doesn't do anything with it. Just sort of walks in and then walks back out.
Blue team taking a lot of room here.
Yeah, they've got 2 frags on Incarnus and Lugnuts. I believe that's Incarnus actually. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like they've won the mid. They're taking out Scandal's right on the tail in there, and pretty dominant from them. Looks like they're just going to be able to take 2 for free here, essentially, because there's not really that much point in roleplayers trying to defend it. They're just going to die if they try. The position's just poor.
Hellions just fed there.
John the Asian actually walking straight into lobby takes out the demo. And we're down to a pretty subpar last hole. 15-second spawn on the demo man. Oh, they're coming straight in. A's are actually taking a bit of damage being forced pretty early. They have got the Pyro, but I don't think he's going to be able to achieve all that much. Pyro and Heavy looking to be pretty good for them, actually. The Uber's come out pretty well. 2 frags to the Heavy.
Good reply there, by the way.
Yeah. Sort of come out on their side, so yeah, that's pretty interesting, eh? Do you think they're going to be able to push here? They've kind of kept their off-class.
I think they will. Oh, actually, no. I think they'll come for a... I think they'll struggle to get this. And is that a pause?
I think it is a pause, yeah. Awkward timing.
I've been told that this is Incision, not Incarnate.
It's Incision. I've never heard of that. But
I'm not very aware of him either, but
hey,
I'm sure he'll do a good job.
He's in the intermediate semi-finals, so he's basically ready for Prem.
You can say that again. Let's have a quick loadout check, I think, here.
Oh yeah?
Ooh,
I haven't got a key bound for that, so I can't really comment.
You can just look at him in third person.
Are we talking about weapons or just hat?
Oh, I'm liking Yon's loadout here.
Oh, the mass flies. Very nice.
Yeah.
Isn't that an all-class hat? Look at this rich boy over here.
I'm not too sure.
My lord. He's got that 3rd place badge on? Mate.
I've been dreaming of getting one of those for years.
I just want a foreign badge.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm going to have a quick look at the old Fane down here. He's looking very Scottish. You know? Got a pipe and everything. He's got like some sleeves on.
Actually, I'm liking Psycho's loadout here. The classic purple head crab.
Oh, really? I haven't seen purple head crab in a while. That's it's old school, you know? Hover here. I've never heard of this player either, but he's got the old the Worms hat there with the holy grenades. So maybe we'll get a taunt kill out of that one. Because doesn't that one have a different icon in the kill feed or some shit?
Oh, I'm not too sure.
I think so.
He was at the Florida Land 2016.
I think you got one of them for donating.
Well, that takes a bit of the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I don't know though. I don't know this person. He could be American. That's the 2016, isn't that the one with the creme brulee? Yeah, it is. I didn't actually see it past his arm there. It's just got like a dessert on a plate for some reason. An interesting little...
That's a good misc.
I wish I got it. I should have donated. I'm liking the old Aza loadout. He's looking ready to party. It's actually what he looks like in real life, if we're honest.
Which one?
Hazer, the medic.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently the server's dying. We've just been informed by our producer here. So
infamous DDoSes.
Perhaps. Yeah, apparently it's LW. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sure our lovely viewers can figure it out. And that's a cough. Apparently I'm being told to cough, but I can't do that on command anymore. So...
I believe it's Roy who's actually DDoSing this one.
It probably is, dude. It probably is. He's a big name in the illegal things community.
Big name in the air conditioner repair community.
Apparently we're going to be switching servers, so we'll work on getting a relay up for that one.
Why is my name just guest on the stream?
It's because you're a guest.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think he's allowed to use your Twitter handle because it's rude. Oh, really? So yeah. I mean, I don't really know what else TF2 related to talk about.
I thought it was looking like it was going to be a bit of a roll, just straight up, but they fought back very well since that very bad
Mind
last
you,
hold.
I gotta be
Bad
honest, I
looking.
think Pyro in general is the new Vaccinator. Like, you can wipe on mid, and as long as you have a Pyro, you're probably gonna defend last. It's kind of difficult to work through my mind.
Yeah, if they can get that Pyro up on Spy there, it's going to be pretty hard to get him
Pretty
off.
foul, yeah. Mind you, scouts do mince Pyros unless they have heals. So, as long as the scouts, like, figure out the actual fucking distance that flames can go, which most seem to be unable to do. As long as I can do that, I mean, they might be able to frag. Oh, the server's actually come back live. Yeah, okay. I can see why it's paused here though. Because people sort of lagging all around the joint because they jump.
I'm seeing a lot of skate feats here.
Yeah. You know, you can go HUD reload skiing to fix that one, yeah? So we're working on fixing that one on the old thingo, but yeah, from the looks of things,
2 down for.
Yeah, I mean, despite having a 30 ad, my HUD's actually not showing this properly. I believe a 30 ad. It looks like roleplayers have actually been bullied into lobby here.
I think they're going to look to use this.
Yeah, I mean, if I was them, I'd want to use it to just try and take some ground here out too, but Med's so far back that the Bugle just suck, you know? Mind you, Fane getting some good frags onto Spire there. He's had to back off, but they have actually managed to take the Spire here. Red team did lose
some
their
decent
Rad.
damage in on them.
Oh, but Ink forced the Med in choke and got away with it free. So they're back to having like full ad here. But yeah, Ace is apparently being DDoSed. He's sort of like bouncing around there. He's finding it very difficult to walk in. I'm gonna blame the weeaboos on this one.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
There's that pause there. And
I
believe
that was for the
this
pause.
is where the gamers have actually left the server to try and find a different one. So yeah, apparently that's... I mean, they're saying GG, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. So apparently we're changing servers. So yeah, we'll get this one up and running for you. Sorry for the delay, gamers. I'm sure you're all aware that it's kind of beyond our control.
Apparently got a new string here.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just getting onto this new server. Please bear with us. We're going to Quixelite servers. Apparently ozfortress are out of the question at the moment. Oh no, we're not actually going to Quix, we're going to... yeah, we're going back to Ozfort. But anyway. Yeah, just trying to get that one running. While I'm here, let's interact with the chat. Oz_dog. Snazzy, my boy, I don't have ADHD. Well, that sounds like something someone with ADHD would say.
It's pretty It sounds pretty questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not many other things. I mean, there's a good message from Big Titty Goth here. It just says no.
He makes a good point. I mean,
He really does make a good point. Silver Dogs is actually in the channel. He's asking me to get him on. I'm not selling drugs, my friend. Sorry.
he's a bit young for that, isn't he?
He is a bit.
I think that'd be very
We've got another
appropriate.
message from Oz_dog here. It says, I don't have ADHD rug.
He should have just done the old, the raw.
Yeah, I believe that means I love you, a dinosaur. But I don't remember exactly how these things go, so.
That's lovely. I got that on a t-shirt. So
You do?
yeah.
I had a girlfriend who used to send me that sort of shit all the fucking time when I was in like grade 9. It was awful.
Yeah, I did. I wear it to all my scene parties.
Totally. There's like a hidden portion of current girlfriend's life where she's like deleted all the photos off Facebook, but her mum keeps tagging her in them of like her scene face.
Oh no.
Anyway, getting off topic here. We're just getting most of the players into the server. I don't think there'll be any need for a break because there's only one left. So we'll get this one running for you guys nice and early. I presume we're just gonna restart the map rather than try to count like the points that they already had. But yeah. You want to talk for a minute,
just
Adam?
like give up mid there. Sorry? I think we went through this at the start a bit, but these are the third and fourth intermediate at the moment. And they're playing off for the grand final spot, if I'm correct. Am I? Yeah, role players finished above Sad Boys in this season. Do we know how they fared in their matchup against each other?
The Sad Boys, they forfeit that one.
Oh, okay.
Can we get Paul on the analysis decks?
I've just got some good information from Oz here that he bought some TNs and he got jumped.
I don't know about that one. But they're saying let's try to do this ASAP before any problems. So looks like they're going live shortly. So gear up, gamers. It's time to frag.
I think we need to get Graver in here for a guest spot. Oh. So Snazzy, what do you think about the changes to the pyro?
I'm not a fan.
No?
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of playing, but I'm not a fan of playing against it. It does actually look like we're having a bit of an issue with the server there. Oh no, looks like it's paused. Never mind. So there's probably a pause right at the start of the game, but yeah, we are actually live. Getting onto the old promo cam here for the blue team, which is that's Psycho. He's rolling out. He's not doing too bad. He's just sort of coming through. This is actually rolled out Valley, so I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he's getting some pretty good damage out. He's just sort of putting his stickies across. Both teams are sort of just playing on their side. But the blue team has jumped their soldier forward. He does get minced, and Hover tries to jump away. Yeah, Hover's super low. He does get an arrow. However, Ink gets onto the med, takes him out. So if the red team can keep
keeping the med alive, yeah.
Which it looks like they can do because they've now wiped them. So it's a much more dominant mid out of this team.
Excellent.
Excellent. It's a free second. There's really only Twig up. He might try to go for a force, but it would be very difficult to do, I think. So it's probably the right move to just sort of prepare for the last hold. Got an NG. Ooh.
Bring out the pirate.
Oh yeah,
looks
so
like some
apparently
more
people are
connection
being
problems.
DOSed again, yeah. Just set your profile to fucking private, guys, but apparently I've been told if the person DDoSing is watching this stream, if you could please stop, I'll ask you very nicely.
Looks like it's still going at the moment.
Is
Or
it
maybe
still
they haven't
going?
after.
Oh yeah, maybe that was the pause there, was it? Oh, it's just TF2 lagging. Okay. Never mind. We've got some issues with the stream here. Sorry, this is not a very good cast, is it?
No.
Looks like we got that one working again.
Just try to just
In the
pretend like
meantime,
it's all fine.
I believe they beefed the push, and Remorse now has 70% Uber ad. So if Ink can't force him, then it's game over for his team, I believe. Oh, actually, yeah, he did
from
force them.
Incision there.
He did force.
What, did he get it?
Yeah, he did. He got the force. So,
Goodness me.
so yeah, back to like a 40% ad on the side of roleplayers here. They're just sort of holding mid, getting ready to use that when they can. And I don't know. I don't know where I can see this going. The entire blue team's sort of clumped in choke, so if they soloed a pocket around here, that could be gorgeous.
I think they're just going to be looking to get the force and get out. Oh, they're actually very close over here. They can just keep...
the demo got dropped, actually. Oh, they need to get forward onto the med there. They're going to lose this second point.
I think they're going to have to, yeah, just give it to them. 2 up for blue.
2 up, but they do have Uber. I think they're going to have to hold last with that one, but it's going to make it much easier to hold last for them, especially with Azer and Halion being the only people in lobby. They're not really taking any forward position here for obvious reasons. So yeah.
Fell bomb from Incision there. They're gonna probably trigger the counter push from blue. Looks like Red's combo is somewhat stuck in trash here. Some free picks. And that's a second one for blue. Seems like... I think it will...
My apologies, I think there was an issue with my microphone. I return. So yeah, what's the situation here? I wasn't watching while I tried to fix that. It looks like the red team's still pushing. They got a little bit of an ad, about 10. I don't think they're going to be able to use that. Blue team has a sniper and an NG and a pyro, so...
Looks like their pyro's trying to get aggressive here in main.
I think he's just poking, just stepping in and out. This would be a pretty difficult push for the red team here.
It's not too dangerous position to be in as pyro there, because you got the sentry there protecting you.
Oh, the sentry actually has gone down. This would be an ideal time for them to push with the pyro on the ground as well. Ink actually going in, but getting dropped. Yeah. That really would have been ideal for them.
This team looks like they're never even looking to push there. Bit of a miscommunication there.
Sky's sort of edging forward in main there. He's trying to get a shot onto the med here. Aze is holding real far back, so no real danger there. I guess maybe, yeah, Ink actually sacked in. He's come back up on Sniper. Whether or not that was intentional, he is back up on Sniper. So he's sort of trying to geese through main here, try to get a shot off. How do you feel about this sort of last hold? It seems pretty solid.
Oh, big pick from Incision there on the demo.
Yeah, that should trigger the push here. Azer actually taking a lot of damage on the way
Yon
in.
very close on Engineer there, not swapping off.
Oh, Lugnut's actually walking in right under that
failed to
sentry.
get any damage on the sentry though.
Yeah, this is awful for the red team here, but they did get the Uber out, so they can sort of cycle Ubers and then just sort of grind it up real hard. They might be able to go in with a mad Uber out. If that was intentional, that's a gorgeous play. If not, it's kind of whoops. But yeah, if I was Azer here, I'd be begging my team to build. Because they've currently got like 6 ads, and if they were grinding, it would just be gorgeous. They could have a lot more. Oh, but this guy's gone large. Taking out both the soldier and the sniper.
They got a counter pick there on the pyro.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to have much impact, yeah. The demo man on roleplayers here is actually kind of overextended. He's like stuck on the Grey Bridge. Scandalous has gone up to sort of help him out, but I don't really see this ending well. Twig and Psycho both stupid
Some
low.
big damage on
Scandalous actually walks straight into last and just capped the point. So that's the first round of the roleplayers. And do you want to take me through this next mid?
I'm following our Fane on this rollout.
Talk me through it. Here we go.
He's gone house. He's gonna be looking to get some damage out from onto their demo. Their demo is chosen to go window, which is pretty questionable. He struggled to get any damage out early on their team. Red seem to have a better position here, but Blue still has quite a bit of health. So they're starting to struggle though.
It does look like a fairly clean mid for roleplayers there. They're just sort of pushing through choke here directly. Lots of damage out, pushing the blue team medic, back all the way. Uber does come out and both teams drop a player. It's pretty messy for both teams though. Hellions actually gone down. There's really no post-Uber ground here taken. And roleplayers are going to have to back up, seeing as they're 3 down at the moment. They have just gotten 2 spawns, but that's not going to make much of a difference to this mid. I don't know. Looks like, yeah, Sad Boy's just pushing straight in. Wow. Big jump out of Ink. He does get the med down super low. Azer does go down the sky, unfortunately for him. His team manages to clean up that gamer, but they have no heals here, and I don't see this working well.
Yeah, it seems like they've bet their entire...
Hover going down very low, though. They could actually focus fire this one down. Yon's super low. Takes out Scandal there with Psycho. Hallian's the only one left. He might go for some sort of...
Roleplayers somewhat bet their entire mid on getting their med there. Getting the other team's med. Kind of failed to focus on anyone else.
But, you know, these things happen. Anyway, the blue teams use their Uber through choke here. They are actually taking some really dominant ground on second here, but the Uber did not seem necessary. Yeah. It looks like the red team should be able to forward hold here, especially with a 90 and 89% ad, whatever.
They actually have no one watching drop down while they do now, but...
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference though. With the massive Uber that they have here and Remorse being fairly forward, yeah, they got a scout straight onto him. He's just be deleted instantly. This looks beautiful for roleplayers here. However, Sky has run straight to last. If they can't deal with him, which they managed to. Hover's actually on the last point. Oh, he manages to get it. Taking out Scandalous and Ink there, actually, to cap out the last point there. Good play by him. 1-all to both teams here. So yeah, on this mid, I'm just going to watch it from a bird's eye view. Give you a full rundown. You ready for this? Fane's actually rolled out through Valley. He's run up Hoodoos. He's got a bit of damage onto John there. He's not really achieving much with that though. Red team's sort of playing on their side. Lugnut's going under, but Ink taking out Hover as he tried to jump through from the shiphouse area there. I don't actually know what else to call that. Lugnut's going forward and
damage
taking
on
out
Psycho.
Yeah.
Kind of force him just back out into choke there.
And only Sky remaining alive. Now I can move my mouse because the mid's over. So Sky's actually gone into resup and he's just back spawned from the looks of things to Sniper. So we'll see what he can try to achieve with that one. I mean, it's full ad pushing last here. I don't know if there's a full sentry arrangement up yet. No, it's only level 1. So if they could push nice and early, this might be beautiful for them, especially with the demo a little bit overextended. Oh! Sky! He dropped Taser! With a body shot!
Wow.
What an amazing play! That's turning it all the way back around. Azer and Halion going down on the side of roleplayers here.
2 scouts.
All of their
lost
game
for
is
a
from
red here,
real
though.
low.
Moves quickly.
Yeah, they were dealt with fairly easily by the Sentry and the Pyro, weren't they? Yeah, those guys spent a while before they decided to switch off there. Azer has come back up now. Remorse actually died on the tail end of that. On the tail end of that one. So it does even up the Ubers a little bit. Sorry. It does give Azer a bit of an ad here. I'm never taking a break from this ever again, because it's just horrific when you come back. But yeah, they've actually got a 40 ad here, which will be gorgeous for them when they're pushing out of the middle here. Especially with Hover still on Pyro, kind of baiting his team by walking this far forward as Pyro, in my opinion. But, you know, who am I but a humble muppet, you know?
I think people are holding a bit close here for the...
Yeah, I don't know what
to come in.
This Hover guy's sort of like waiting for them to walk in.
They got a Pyro here.
Scandalous does go down.
Some big pipes from Fane.
Sky's like literally 1 health. Finally goes down on the tail end there. Hover's 10, but he does manage to get away. This is going to be another big
put that down to some really poor positioning from Blue there.
Yeah, they held.
Seems like they didn't know what the ad was.
Yeah, I mean, look, that would have been a hard ad to count. Obviously, I couldn't count it with my mouth. Kept saying it was even. I guess I can understand the mistake, but even then, they shouldn't hold that many of their players that close to choke as well. Even in an even situation, because it just forces them to multi if they get soloed on. But with another huge ad here, they should be able to just take this last. They do need to focus that sentry down nice and early. And for fucking mine!
Again.
Sky managing to body shot Azer once again.
Going down with
Where
97.
Where did he shoot from?
He just crept into a main there.
Oh dear. Dude, Azer, wake up, dude.
He's got a shot on his foot.
Rem actually going down there, Ink managing to take him out. I think most of their team actually sacked for that one, which is fair enough, I would say.
Scandalous coming bottom right here, going for the last. He's taken out by Hover.
He does end up going down, but even with spending almost 20 seconds after spawning before healing, he's going to have a bit of an ad here, around about 20. And if they grind, they can easily turn that into 30 or 40, which they are doing. So this is looking good for them again. If the blue team stuffs this up and stands too close to choke again, I can see this being roleplayers last. Yeah. I don't know. There's not really much to say. They're all sort of clumping up towards choke again. Hover actually going into house, I lie. But yeah, I'm just sort of waiting for this. Azer's on 90% and Rim's only on 40. So if they actually use straight in, this could be really gorgeous, but
seems like the same situation as before.
Rim was pretty far back this time though. It's not too bad. Sky going down and Ink getting dropped.
They've lost the demo here.
But Rim did survive. He's 80%.
They're probably in a good position to repush here.
He's 80%, but he's walked around behind the point there. Lugnut's beeping a bit of a shot on him, but he's gone low. Rem is 26 health. If a soldier or a scout or anything could get onto him, he'd be none. But he has got Uber and he's on 45 health. He hasn't got no pack or anything.
If Az can get out here, they'll be in a good position to repush. Because their med is very low.
Honestly, if I was roleplayers here, I'd be sort of throwing everything I had at that med there. And just backing up with like a scout and med just to build. They don't know that he's that low, but you know, they know that he's low. They know they got a lot of damage into it. Probably complaining about it in mumble, the usual, you know. But
It's standard.
Standard fare. Look, Rem did end up using on there. I think he got forced towards the end there, which was good because now Aza has a 60% at, which looks pretty gorgeous for them to like double stick their demo in through choke or something.
They covered Snazzy
Which they're
play.
doing, yeah. They've jumped their demo through for a lot of
They
crowd.
caught a soldier out in shitbox here. Shithouse.
Oh, dude. Rem is so low once again. He does end up
They're going to be
going
able
down.
to crush them all in.
Halion
choke,
and Lugnut's following up here, just ruining these dudes in choke. But Psycho did come from behind and take them both out with Sky. And this is actually gone very poorly. A's are going down. They actually wiped on that push. So
Blue were very low there. Lucky to get out of that.
Yeah, I think the issue there might have been that they sort of focused too hard on killing people in choke. Do you think?
I think they just missed a few shots.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, positioning can only get you so far if you can't hit the shots. So if either team fails to score within the next 11 minutes, you're going to get a golden cap here. It's a bit early to think about that, but... So Red are setting up a bit of a forward hold here. Not letting Blue take much position in lobby.
Yeah. I mean, both teams are gonna have here, and if the blue team doesn't take any sort of like forward position here, it's just gonna end up being stalemate, which they can't really afford. When they're this close to the last year, they sort of need to make an advantage for themselves and push. Especially with the red team, you know, going so defensive with the heavy and the pyro.
Yeah. I mean, they chose to just give it to them, being that they've got the Uber now.
Yeah. But looks like they are finally taking up a lobby here. They've been real slow about it, real careful. It's not a bad thing to be. You know, John's looking around for spies everywhere, this sort of thing. They've been super careful. They obviously really want this push to work for them. So they know that there's a pyro because the pyro is spamming them with flare guns. Sky actually going down for
That's a...
not much. Presumably for
Yeah,
sniper.
I think he's swapping it off. It's a quick respawn here now with this new
Yeah.
updates.
However, the pyro pushes in. Ink goes down on that one actually. I didn't really see how that happened, but rest assured he does end up dying. So he's just sort of like holding safe on the stairs. And I'll actually be right back. I got something I need to attend to.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a bit of a stalemate for a while. Until one team just needs to make a move, or a Sky can get himself a pick. Walking in here. But his team doesn't seem to be creating too much room for him. Big pick on Scandalous there by Sky. I can find who's... Yep, Blue's pushing in with the Uber through main. It's already taken down two of them. Two players are even at the moment. Looks like Blue's going to retreat here. As they are... So in the end, it's pretty much a wipe for Blue. So just got some respawns there. I think should be pretty handy, handily cap this.
Yeah, I mean that looks like a fairly easy second for them. Was that just some sort of scrappy fight? Sorry, I was just there was.
Oh, they pushed in off a pick off on Scandal.
Oh yeah, fair
They
enough.
lost the Uber fight.
Of course I did.
Pyro's gone down very low here. He's got an arrow though.
The Pyro actually just reflected a pipe back into the demo man there. Came pretty close to killing him.
The Pyro's actually been looking pretty strong here.
Yeah, like he's just
Just as a
ruined
decision.
Twig.
Like,
I mean, I might be eating my words here because I've always said that Pyro, even on the newer update, is still kind of a subpar class, but it looks like you can almost swap out one of your scouts for him if he's going to play.
I think he's very strong on Badlands here.
Mm.
You stick around house and lobby.
Yes. Once again, it is even Ubers. These guys are just sort of staring at each other through choke, you know, the usual. It's the Eastern Front, 1917 or whatever. Just gazing at each other and doing nothing about it. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to see matches that are this even with like a scoreline of 1-1 and lots of stalemates, but it's kind of boring to watch, you know?
Oh, I think it's very exciting.
Oh, you do?
The pressure's building.
Like any good film.
You ever seen Heat, mate? They don't even get into the first bank robbery until 3 hours in.
Glad to see the crescendo.
Look, these guys are just spamming each other though, there's really not much to talk about. Oh, Scandal! What a brain gamer, did you see that? He's using the detonator which destroys stickies, so he just cleared all the stickies in choke with a single flare.
She wasn't aware of
God.
that the detonator could do that.
Yeah, I always forget about it until I see it happen, and then I'm like, oh wait, really? So yeah, with 6 minutes remaining, one of these teams needs to score a point, or we're gonna have to go to a golden cap, which, going off our current record, could last another 40 minutes on in and of itself. So, oh, actually, Sky's gone down in choke here. This could trigger the push. Scandalous doing some reflecting, trying to get in.
Psycho's putting a lot
Actually
of
coming
damage
around
here,
behind, doing a lot of damage, dragging their players black. The Uber's come out and they've actually used it to take the middle point here, but they did not force him on that one. Who's now come back in with their Uber.
Good idea for Blue. If they can take down this Pyro, that should be good.
Yeah, this Pyro sort of ruined their Uber though.
It's the hard carry.
It's a hard carry.
Oh man, he doesn't miss these detonators.
Man.
Reminded me of a young Melons.
A young Melons. Is that so?
One of the greatest Pyros I've ever seen in my life.
He's up there, is he?
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Made his name in Gangland Esports, so you know he's good.
Was that Steel? Oh, that was when there was still only one bid, wasn't it? Anyway, the Ubers have actually come through on both teams here, but the blue team made a strange decision to run a heavy to the mid here, which is good for their Uber defensively, but I can't see them pushing this very well.
I would say it's a strange decision. It looks like it's working out pretty well.
Oh look,
no,
Ace has gone down very low here. He got jumped by Twig, I believe. The Demo Man's caught in the wrong area here. Just probably soon to die.
It's
Remorse
not looking
going
good
down.
for the Psycho here. If he can hit a pipe here.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
He actually gets super
took
sword.
him a
A's
long
has
time
got
to get down. Get rid of him.
70% now. This is looking good for roleplayers here. 3 minutes
We got a
50
spy
left.
up here on Sky. Just hiding in the bush.
It does seem to be the off-class
They
extraordinaire,
seem to be
but
aware of it though.
Scandal seems to know. He's putting flames everywhere. Sky going in for his frag now. Decloaking. He's coming up behind the medic.
Oh,
He
big.
gets him.
The
Another
drop.
from Aza. Ah, it's just a bad day for Aza so far, I think. I mean,
We're
to
gonna
be
try
fair,
and stop this.
the guy is from New Zealand, so he gets what he gets. And he can't really get upset about it.
I mean, it is
But,
karma, but you know.
Yeah. So yeah, with a 40% ad on the side of Sad Boys here, they should be able to retake mid pretty handily. And then, honestly, I think they could take second for free here as well. And if they leapfrog their ad here properly, this could be their last. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, they probably want to do it pretty quick though.
Pyro coming up onto the spire, yeah. Oh, massive plays. Watch out, Rocky. I think we've got a new Spire King.
Kind of awful Uber coming out of the Sad Boys here. They're actually down 2 players.
Scandalous has
Aza
just
still
shredded
has
their entire
90%.
team there.
Yeah.
Great play. This getting
Beautiful.
some spawns now.
So, with full ad and player ad, this is their time to shine. I just want to see them push and cap some points. You know?
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes remaining on the clock. I don't want to go to a golden cap because I'm sick of looking at this map.
Big trap right in the corner. I know.
Yeah, Ink actually walking around with sniper. Gets a shot off, but he doesn't actually kill him.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
he
taking
gets
out their
rim
med
there.
here.
That's beautiful. With just pure heal ad.
So we'll be having
They
full ad
should
going
be
into
able to do
last year.
Sky's
Sounds like
actually
we can get
gone
rid of Sky.
behind. He's gonna get deleted. Oh, he actually kills Lugnuts there. It's a bit of a surprise, but Ink's walking in. He's still on sniper. He's sort of going into main. Gonna try to get a shot off here.
Seeing a bit of BM from Sky in the chat here. But,
Yeah, we generally don't talk about that on CappingTV here, mate.
oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, John and his sentry have gone down on the last here. The Pyro Hover
The
is
counter
actually
pyro players are just going
it's just the stupid
ham.
class.
The double pyro.
Can you run double Pyro?
You can.
Is that legal?
Yep.
Why
Probably
is
should
that
be.
allowed?
I think they first allowed it just so you could switch off other classes quicker. But now that,
Now that Pyro is stupid.
yeah.
So yeah, if you're not from like a Team Fortress background, in which case I'm not 100% certain why you're watching it. But if you're
Oh,
not,
the pigs.
oh dude,
The clutch play.
what?
Lugnuts coming bottom right.
He's the best. He's the best. I'm so happy we don't have to. But yeah, if you're not from a Team Fortress background, this isn't totally normal. This is a little bit strange. In terms of 6 versus 6 gameplay.
We'll see the first map going to
But yeah.
role players here.
Roleplayers taking out that first map quite well, I would say.
I think we can handily say that it was pretty much completely down to the big pyro players.
Yeah, I hate the class. I think it should be banned.
That's a bit of a...
I take a hard line on these sorts of things, you know? I'm an
Okay.
authoritarian.
That's alright.
We'll actually work on getting these logs up real quick for you guys on the stream. So, which one would be the second map there? Looks like the second map is actually going to be Product, also known as Viaduct.
Also known as the best map in the game.
It's not the best map in the game, in my opinion.
Oof. I think we're going to see some more big pyro players on this map.
It's a pretty strange map to play Pyro. Anyway, let's have a look at these logs real quick. So there we go. There's the log. Have we got those up on the old? Cool. So, Adam, have you got these ones up?
Yeah, I'm seeing them right now.
Beautiful. Well, let's go through this one real quick. Hallion and Fane coming through pretty large on the DPM scale comparatively, with 255 and 270. Most kills on the server actually going to Scandalous with 208 DPM. He's gone 20 for 15 with 9 assists. Followed pretty closely by Hover and Sky with 19 and 18 respectively, and around 220 DPM each. Yeah.
I think
Ren?
Scandalous was actually struggling a bit, but then when he switched to Pyro, it seems just all turn around.
Yeah, I mean, he did get 8 of his frags on that in a time period of 12 minutes compared to 17 minutes to Scout. So he actually played Pyro for 12 minutes. That's disgusting. The medics here, Azer actually died 8 times, whereas Rem died 11, and Azer got 3 frags. So despite all of his drops, he's just purely outclassed him, you know? Purely outclassed. Apparently it was only 2 drops. I thought it was 3.
I think.
Oh
I
no,
remember
because he died with 97.
He died with 98.
Yeah, that was the one. So yeah. Not really all that much else to talk about. As far as damage taken, Twig sort of ate that all game, apparently. With
It's gone off
just
the sorry?
a tad under 8,000 damage taken. Yeah.
It's gone off the last map. What are your predictions for this one?
Honestly, I'm still going to put it towards the old role players there.
I'm going to have to go the same.
You reckon? Honestly, I think the Weeaboo team could take this one out. But in any case, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with some more exciting Team Fortress for all of our lovely viewers. Catch ya in a second, boys. This is looking pretty bad for Sad Boys here. However, they do have a sniper. He's sort of hanging around up on house. And that China area there.
The sniper here.
Yeah. Early snipers on this map are pretty common.
Yeah, everyone thinks they can hit shots, but I guess they can.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I'm a big fan of the idea that sniper's kind of one of the more useful off classes on this map, but I think you should still use a pretty cookie cutter lineup for maximum results and just focus on your positioning and holding. But a lot of teams run it to a lot of success, so you know, whatever works for them works for them.
Especially if you're taking a scout off class. Very strong on this map. Sky getting a pick there on Scandals.
Hover getting taken out as he tried to jump in. Hallion sort of going a bit forward there, trying to maintain his hold on this point here.
Twigs actually jump behind,
Pop
but
coming out
Aza's
from
top.
roleplayers.
Yeah, and they've
It's
kept
looking
it
about even
solo.
there.
They've kept it solo, whereas the blue team is multi 2-3 times. So this is actually looking pretty good. Psycho getting taken out by Ink there. Hover going down. Rem just on his own. He's about to get minced. Yeah, those scouts just ruined his day.
You see a forward hold coming in from red now.
I don't think they should, in my opinion.
Is that because of the sniper? Or?
Yeah, I think they should probably just play more passive. As long as they keep their meds safe, they can do whatever the fuck they want here, you know? And sort of just wipe the floor with these guys. Looks like they're 6-man pushing Cliff. What the... What was their
It's
plan
questionable,
here?
but they got a lot of damage off on the
Demo is
here.
so low. Ooh. Sky going down to Aza actually. Aza takes the duel and wins that one. On a 2-kill streak. Rem going down, just sort of getting sniped by Ink, who managed to overextend, or not even overextend, just extend into their like spawn area there. This is shutout. Like,
Doesn't look like their communication's very good at the moment.
yeah,
They seem to all kind of be going one by one.
With this map, you've got a couple different options, and they don't seem to have taken like any of those sort of options to push out here when you're in this sort of situation. They could have 4-man sack, or they could have just spent their time building up Uber, treated as like
Got the
a
force out
map.
here out of the roleplayers.
Yeah, they did force, but with only 2 players up, I think it's...
I'm not sure why they lost their med there. Didn't seem. I guess there's only 10 seconds left, but.
Yeah, look. 3, 2, 1, and look, they're making a pretty valiant effort to try and cap that at the last moment, but not really much to talk about. They can't change what happened there. 3 minutes to nothing that first round there to the roleplayers. But look,
They decided to roll out 2 soldiers here instead this time on Sad Boys.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that's kind of a strange choice to make, but if they're confident in it, then they're confident in it. Twig jumping in, getting a lot of forward area there. It does end up getting sniped for his trouble, but Hover did jump in after. Alien taking out John there. And they're sort of having to go back. Sky manages to actually get Ink there in the sniper fight, I suppose. And Hallian overextends a bit and does end up dying. Scandalous actually doing a big surf around, trying to get some damage off, but ends up dying on Cliff there. And it looks like the point's gone away.
Over-enthusiastic there. Just
Yeah.
kind of threw their lives away.
But I mean, the point has gone the way of roleplayers. They're not letting these guys just cap it for free. They have actually killed Twig there as he tried to cap and take a bit of ground there. And Ink takes out Sky. Now 1 for 1 in that sniper battle. And it looks like we got a pause. Or
No,
am I
I don't think we
seeing?
did. I think you were lagging enough. Well, Sad Boys have managed to get their medic out on 100% here, so they should be good if they can keep him off. Which doesn't look like that's certain that so far. I think I might have lost Snazzy here to a bit of DDoSing. Do you want to jump in with me here, Mitch? So we got both teams 100% here. Sad Boys are looking to push in from Cliff. I think they'll be looking to get the force out early, which they have. It's a good play there by Hogan. But they've lost their demo in the process, which is very questionable out of Sad Boys. They seem to be losing the DM fights around the map too. I think a much earlier pop there would have been good from Blue. They lost 2 players there for seemingly nothing.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay,
But-
well that's good. That's good. Okay.
Sorry, my internet just dropped out there.
Oh, good
Not sure what happened.
timing.
Yeah,
I think you've fallen victim to another one of Roy's tricks.
DDoS attacks, yeah.
You in the game or?
Yeah, so I'm back in here. I didn't see what happened there, but it looked like looks like Sad Boy's capped for a minute there, a moment there, 15 seconds there.
I think they were able to, yeah, get a bit of time after that push, but they were able to come in quickly, retake it.
I mean, look, it looks just
I
very
think
dominant.
Sad
here.
Boys is losing all the DM fights at the moment.
Yeah, they should really focus on playing more 2v1s and stuff then, if that's their situation.
A lot of damage in on red here.
Oh man, they're doing
Two
well
big picks
now.
from Yon.
John's
Yeah, and
just
be able to take
eating
this point
heals
here.
and just fragging people here. It's beautiful. If they can leapfrog their ad here properly, if they can kill this
They're
demo.
going to be able to get the demo here too.
Yeah.
Big picks.
Yeah. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeet.
They got 90%. They've got the point. All they're gonna do now is hold back and spam them as they walk in. Easy game, boys. See what happens. Red lost their river advantage. Ink actually getting a frag out onto Hover, and Rem's caught in a really poor position when they have a sniper here. Sort of up against the wall there.
They've
actually
forced that as a sniper.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me, man.
They're just keeping it single now at the moment though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Azer actually did pop there as well, because the scout sort of forwarded. They're actually looking pretty good here. A lot of damage coming out. Azer going down.
Players
Psycho
at him, but
getting
there's
forward.
a big heal advantage on blue at the moment.
This is large. They're actually all sacking for the med here.
Good
It does
pick
end
there.
up going down. That's so unfortunate for him. Azer just coming up now. Obviously, he's waiting for someone to heal, so the ad's not going to be stupid big, but it's still going to be around about 30%. Yeah, and that's just not good for Sad Boys here. But you know, minute 20 left. This could be doable for them. I'd like to see them run crits if they could. But no, they're still on Uber. They're just grinding really hard, trying to get that up a little.
Rem's holding very passively here behind the rook.
Yeah, so he should. Especially with this demo just sort of sacking forward for some reason and dying there. Twig and Hover actually going large. They've both taken out so many of the gamers on roleplayers' side. What the heck?
Wow.
Huge
gone ham.
wipe! That was great. Surprised me. They've actually evened up the time here, and Sky just
Another
got
huge
a
pick.
disgusting shot onto Lugnuts there. That's actually his third kill there. Rem surfing out. Oh!
Oh, the big pipes. Seeing huge plays
Zacky
here.
Smack just going large. But look, it's only Azer, Lugnuts, and Scandalous. There is 30 seconds left. They've got some time to waste here before they run out of time to push here. But they've got their spawns now.
They do not have heals at the moment though.
Yeah,
They're kind of
Rem's
far
only
back.
just come up. He's trying to
They
get
can
his
push
heals
this
out.
quickly before they get the heals up.
Oh no, they've got their heals here, but the Uber's come out on the side of Azer. Hover actually dying as he tried to fight that Uber for some reason. If I was them, I'd probably just back off, build the Uber, and then go in. You've got 40% now if you can just get out with that. But Rem actually does die there, so look, it's going to be pretty desperate. All they need to do to win this round is cap. So they're sort of going to have to
Get the
just sack
forward
as
hold
hard as
coming
they
out
can.
from role players here.
Oh man, I really wouldn't do that in this situation. Obviously it's working for them, they're taking out Psycho and Sky nice and early. Scandalous does actually go down. John's just having a sack directly to the point, he does end up dying. And that's the second round of roleplays here.
That's a much better round from Sad Boys there though.
Yeah, that was
They didn't look
exciting,
like they'd be even able to compete in the first
Yeah.
one.
Oh man, this looks good. This looks good for them. I'm confident. So yeah, not much really to talk about so far, just sort of a spam battle. Both teams have run a sniper once again.
Some good damage out early from Fane there.
Yeah, Sad Boys have actually opted for sniper and two soldiers again. John going down really low, Hallian going down low. Lugnut's actually getting taken out by Sky, which should trigger a bit of a push from the rest of his team. Fane's stupid low here. Oh, he gets an arrow just before the soldier gets to him. Ink actually getting 2 frags onto the demo and the soldier there. Oh, and Rem going down to Ink. Oof.
Ink's
This is looking good
unstoppable
for
at the
them.
moment.
Yeah, he's one of the best. One of the best. And yeah, it's pretty much a wipe. for roleplayers here. Again, taking a super dominant position right near the start here, getting that time to come down. See where it goes. I don't know.
I do like the forward hold here.
Yeah, I'm never really a fan of it.
I think it's quite hard to get out through Cliff here, especially.
Yeah, it's easy for the demo to just sort of ruin you as you try to push that. But
Oh, he doesn't have any help here. I'm not sure why.
yeah,
I should definitely be rotating one of those scouts over to help him.
oh, Ink's actually taking out Sky as he tried to push out from the cliff there. Ink like held behind and stayed on grass down there and just waited for him.
Bomb coming in from high.
He doesn't have
taking
time.
it. Trades with the sniper though.
Apparently Twig's just DC'd, and in the chat, apparently he's RQ'd.
Ah, I doubt it. He'll be back.
But I mean,
Or not, you know.
I don't know. Pretty standard procedure. I didn't really
Yeah, it
see
does
what
seem pretty
exactly triggered that one. Did he?
I think there might be some natural beef here. So,
Yeah, I think he
not
might
sure
have
what's going
died
on.
trying to push out of thing. I mean, they haven't. Have they burned their pauses? They get 2, right? They could pause and get someone, but
You get more than 2 in a best of 3, don't you?
oh yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. So, oh, they've got some Chinese nicknamed person joining the server now, which is good for them. I'm not
Is
quite
it?
sure who that is. But yeah, look. So not really much to talk about. Just Uber's coming out on both sides. Roleplayers actually down to 3 players. And Ace is pretty low. Yon's trying to kill him. He does actually end up getting that frag. He has to go for a pack that was super low. He gets just ruined by the scouts. Yeah. Apparently it's pudding. I didn't they play on Sad Boys last season?
I'm not exactly sure.
He's some Asia Fort player.
Go back to your own fucking country.
Wow. I mean, it's okay when you say that about New Zealanders, but
No, I've had enough of it. You keep fucking 150.
alright, we're gonna move past that.
Anyway, the game's still being played. Rem's got 100% Uber here. With 2 minutes left to hold, they've actually used Sky taking out Scandalous and taking out Hallie on there. This is looking pretty good for them. Aza does get away with just under 50%.
Yon's putting in some work here, I think.
Yeah,
He's doing pretty well.
He's a very respectable gamer. Despite, liking anime.
I mean, that kind of loses all respect in my opinion. They got a pyro coming out here, actually.
Yeah, Hover's like holding on cliff. Oh, he's
The
just
pirate
dropped
forward
down
hold.
on them. Pudding and John both getting the frag. Ink actually managing to take out Sky here and Yon. Ooh. Remorse only has 60%. He can't really afford to push out from under this cliff here. He will end up dying to Ink.
Big damage from Fane here.
Yeah, Fane's getting a lot of damage out. Rem's sort of like
Big pipes.
jiggle peeking that edge.
Saved
Not
by
looking
pyro
good for
there.
him.
Our control point captured.
Oh, Hover just ruined Hallie's day. He like air blasted a rocket into him midair. Ink does end up getting the shot on Remorse there. I could hear it coming. I could hear it. I could feel it in my bones, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I could see it. He was like stuck there under cliff. He couldn't do anything
could ya?
without getting shot.
Mission
Yeah.
ends in 30 seconds.
All these years of Team Fortress experience coming to a head now, mate.
Oh boy.
Look, they're pushing him back, but Aza does have 100% over here. He can very easily just push back into them with you, but just like he's done here.
Fane with the big pipes.
Fane's just large, man.
Mission ends.
Remorse has gotten away with 30-something% Uber, but I don't think it's going to mean anything for him. There's only 4 seconds left. He's the only person up. He kind of has to just sack the point. So he only needs 60 seconds of cap. Yeah, so there you go. 2 maps to roleplayers here. So yeah, roleplayers wins. Except apparently they did the wrong config on this map, which was good of them to do that. I do appreciate when that happens. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at this logs. I don't know if we're doing interviews, confirm or deny, producer. We are doing interviews, so those of you on my friends list, hit me up. I'll give you some mumble details.
Very excited.
No mumble details apparently. Discord? My friends? What?
I'm confused.
Alright, anyway, we're going to logs, boys.
Yeah, Fane putting in big damage that map.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously a pretty decent player, but 452 DPM, mate.
Yeah. Almost rivals mine. That's incredible.
Mate.
So what was that?
Yeah. I don't know. In any case, hold on, just one moment.
So
My
I
little brother's
expected-
in the shower and I can hear his like music through the wall.
That's fair enough. What's wrong with
Anyway, sorry, I thought my house was on fire or something.
that? Oh, maybe it is.
He's listening to that Death Grips trash.
Oh no, you can't be saying that in front of me.
Anyway,
I will end
going
you.
through the rest of the logs here. Ink actually coming through. He played 1 minute a soldier and 15 minutes a sniper, and he pulled 393 DPM.
Goodness me.
That is like admirable, man.
It's almost 3 headshots a minute.
It's pretty gnarly. Halion coming through with 391 BPM. He stayed on soldier the entire game. And that's actually the top 3 right there. They all came from roleplayers. They followed not too far behind by Hover and John with
John was
347 and
definitely one of the
337.
standout players for Sad Boys there.
Yeah, totally. He was doing real well. Like a lot of work being done.
In those rounds when they got close there, it was pretty much all on the back of John.
But yeah, I mean, that's really all to talk about with damage a minute. As far as kills, Halion pulling through with 22, Ink with 20, and Lugnuts with 19. John topping his team out with 17 in the end there. Acer only died 4 times in that entire thing.
That's incredible.
That's pretty good.
What a gamer.
What a gamer. As far as damage taken, Psycho and Hover kind of pulling through with about 6,000 each. It's pretty scary.
You're always going to attract a lot of damage on a product as a demo, though.
Yeah, you are. So, look, it's just sort of unlucky for them. I don't think they sort of played the point right. And obviously, just Ink putting in the work that he did, just what can you do against that? You sort of have to stay out of sightlines or, pump heals into a sniper until you kill him. There's not much else you can do.
It's very hard to coordinate pushes on this map if you're losing players to a sniper.
Just constantly like the way they were there. 393 DPM, dude.
What a gamer.
I mean, look, it is no 420 DPM, but it's close.
I mean, nothing really compares to the 420 DPM, does it?
No. But look, I believe roleplayers actually do go into the grand final after that, so well done to them.
Big congratulations.
But yeah, we'll get some interviews going. We'll get some gamers in here. We're giving them the old, what do you call it? Access token. There we go. There's the police. How you doing?
Friend? Hi.
Hello. Have we got some
How's it
gamers
going,
from
gamers?
the losing team in here?
No.
I don't think you're too happy about Twig leaving.
Alright, so we're not going to talk to them because they're losers anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's rude.
Okay, sorry, Mitch. Hey guys, how do you feel about your match? How'd it go?
We
I think-
won. That's always
yeah.
good.
I feel like, I don't know, personally it felt like a shaky start after even like the first mid on the other server.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
know,
obviously
that's
you
what it
guys
felt
had a
like.
bit more of a struggle on the others, the previous map, Badlands. Much more even. But you
Definitely.
guys sort of just, I mean, there's words that I can't use on stream to describe what happened on that second
Mitch
second
just
map
gave
there.
you the go ahead, man.
It was pretty. I wouldn't want to run into you guys at night. Is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
In an alleyway.
Dude, it was so good. We won.
But yeah, no, Badlands. I feel like we felt a lot more confident on that map, mostly just because we versed them in our official like previously, but we got like 3 points on them before DDoSes around that time.
Because we saw
And-
that it was a forfeit.
Yeah, it was a
win to
forfeit.
you
But
guys.
we tried playing them. We won like the first 3 rounds, so we were feeling confident. We wanted to go with Badlands, but yeah, no, it was actually a lot closer than it turned out. So
And
that's pretty
actually, I'm gonna button say that it was actually really easy. I had full
That's fair
confidence
enough.
in the boys, and I knew that we were gonna take it home. Like, they had no chance at
Fair
all.
enough. So
I'm-
obviously on that first map, Pyro was like large. What went on there? Was that like intentional, or was it reactive and just like, oh, we pushed with this and it worked?
Actually, I'm pretty sure AZ took a break to shoot up, and then he came back and saying some shit about Pyro, so we just rolled with it.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't. Some things. I mean, I quote unquote call myself the main caller for this team, but I don't think it really exists. Just because, I mean, Scandal has his own pyro shenanigans / spy, and Lugnuts is an NG main, so you know, when it happens, we don't. I don't see it coming, but I feel like I should by now.
Yeah.
It's been a season.
I mean, that pretty much like what we attribute that first win to is just this stupidity that comes from the strengths of Pyro at the moment. You guys have been utilizing that really well on that first map, and solid shout out to Ink. What's your actual name, dude? I've been calling you Ink like the entire thing.
It's Incision, but
You went fucking large on product there, man.
oh, thanks,
Well
man.
done. 393 DPM on pretty much Sniper alone, dude. That's like.
I mean, I was hard.
I mean, I played well too, but yeah.
Aza, you fucking suck, dude.
It's
We have actually got Psycho. So yeah, how you doing, Psycho?
I don't know. We lost Badlands to 2 back caps because we all just got overconfident on that last one as well, and we just pushed up the second. Then we got 2 shot. So and then
It seemed a bit questionable to be pushing out with 30 seconds to go.
I remember Twig. Oh, it was Twig's call, and Twig.
Well, the thing is, we kind of wanted to just cap second, so we could deny any, actual form of capping last. But
it's always a bit of a toss-up, isn't it? Yeah.
If
And
you
you
guys
sorta
want to
go-
know exactly what was going through our comms at the moment of that last back cap, is I said if I 2-tap this Pyro, we've got a chance, and then sat there for ages and then walked out and 2-tapped the Pyro.
Yeah,
so fucking.
yeah.
Good.
He
Jesus,
was complaining about that.
I can imagine.
Man. So with that, with Twig DCing in the second map there, can you elaborate on what happened there? Did he just get tilted? or-
Essentially, he was tilted from like 10 minutes in Badland, so there wasn't really much we could do about that. And he was trying to call in pudding, the scout that came in last 30 seconds or so. The whole time we were playing Viaduct.
Gosh. Well, look, it is what it is. You guys did really well on that first map there. It was pretty even between both of you guys' teams. It was actually really good to watch. If a little bit boring with the amount of stalemates that went on, but it's always good, especially in playoffs here, to have teams that are so evenly matched. And I think product it was just a different map, and it didn't really work out for you guys on Sad Boys. Hey.
Yeah, but I think on that Badlands we could have probably won properly, but you guys, your Pyro messed us up so much. We couldn't push in because that Pyro.
Yeah.
game, man. Sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, unless you've got anything to ask Adam, we can go to shoutouts.
No, I'm good.
Alright. This is everyone's favourite bit of the stream. Hey buddy, you're at the top. What do you got for me?
My shout out is to Ben. I love you. I'd also like to shout out to everyone, tell them to vote Aza Best Medic Intermediate Season 20. And that's all.
Fair enough. Crumpet Cheers 1. What have you got for me,
Whoa.
buddy? You're the next one down.
I mean, as always, you got to give the standard shout out to Connor Preston and Joshua Coppo, and Wendy Coppo.
God bless Wendy.
Oh, I think that's it.
That's it. Cool.
Definitely not
Alright.
Oz or anyone.
Enjoy your infraction for that one. Fane, what do you got for me, man?
Shout out to Bone for having shit net and studying too hard. Shout out to my mate Linus, and shout out to the team.
God bless you.
And Damage Inc, I swear, as well.
They don't count anymore. They don't exist.
True.
Yeah. Alien, buddy, what do you got for me?
Probably just shout out to my team, Sad Boys for versing us, and you guys for casting the game.
Hey, it wasn't that good. I wouldn't be doing that one if I was you. Incision Man, what do you got? Aside from your like godlike accuracy.
Everyone go follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/KingHexD. Learn how to play Spy.
We don't actually allow any of that one.
Get him out of here.
Cheers for that. John, mate, what do you got?
I guess shout out to my team. Shout out to roleplayers for being a good sport. Shout out to casters, really. That's about it.
Fair enough. Lug and nuts.
Well, since we've already had the shout out to the Damage Inc. boys, I'd like to give a shout out for Sad Boys for being such a good match. Sorry about that twig thing. And a shout out to my parents and Crud who are watching the stream.
Wait, your parents are watching?
Yeah, Crud.
Serious?
Yeah.
Good on
Shout
them.
out to the parents.
Dude,
That's
that's a fucking chat.
Oh shit! Shout out to Patrick's parents.
Yeah, shout out to Sky's dad for watching us the entire time.
I love all of you.
God bless. I'll skip Mitch because he doesn't count as a person anymore. Psycho, buddy, what shoutouts have you got for me?
Just my team, role players for like the close games or first map close, and the casters basically.
Yeah, fair enough. And is that Candle down the bottom? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Speak up, son. What do you got?
Shout out to Bowen and Rab and Pyro, and also to Grayson's parents.
Oh, wait, shout out to Jack Miles.
Yeah. So just real quick, I'll round us out with some
I
quick
love you,
shout
Jack
outs.
Miles.
I want to shout out to Connor Preston, Wendy, and Joshua Coppo. I want to shout out to Jack Miles. Apparently, I have to, from Lugnuts, I got a message that said, I want to give a shout out to Crud and my parents. Shout out, boss. So there you go. There's your shout out, buddy.
Thanks,
I think Bio sent me something, so shout out to him. Shout out to Warrnambool. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to not Warrnambool. Shout out to Oz. And shout out to Vivi, buddy. You still owe me $50. Oh, yeah. And shout out to Adelaide, too, boy.
Shout out to Mike, too, whoever he is.
Oh, yeah. And shout out to Silver Dogs. All right. Catch you around, boys.
All right, cool. See you guys.
So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Everyone who's still in the stream. Yeah, this has been our cast of Intermediate Season 21. This is the semi-final between Roleplayers and Sad Boys. Roleplayers did win the first two maps, so we didn't have to go to a third, which is good for me. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. We'll probably be back next week with whatever match we can get onto there. Yeah, cheers. Catch you around.
Bye.
Bye!